Hello everyone, Iberian Crusader here, and we are continuing with our Kingdom Come Deliverance campaign. We are on the hunt for Ginger. We found out he had something to do with the raid on the farm yesterday, and now we've been tasked to try and hunt him down. So we just slept. We're going to have some breakfast out of the pot and make our way over to the charcoal orders. Charcoal? Charcoal. There we go. Such a strange word. Right. We've got to head on to the charcoal... Why do I keep saying charcoal? The charcoal encampment that is just north of Rattay. Northeast, isn't it? Yeah. So the way we can get there is just dipping down past the tavern to the next right. Alright, so we'll just do that. We've cleaned out our inventory towards the end of the last episode. We also managed to repair all of our equipment, weapons and armor, and we have a little bit of cash left over. So hopefully, once we've finished with today's episode and missions, we should have a bit more left over to start upgrading our armor. It's still quite basic. You never know, we might come across some enemies that drop something slightly better than what we're carrying right now. But there is a fair bit of fighting to do. Hopefully we fare off a little bit better than we did yesterday against the swordsman, though we did win. We did take a good chunk of our health down, so it wasn't fantastic my side of things, but hey ho. Right, can we dip down on this side? Not really, so let's continue as we were doing. We're going to go past this little sort of tavern village section here, come to the next fork in the road and then dip right. I suspect the game wanted us to continue using a sword to begin with, and the fights in the beginning will probably be a bit easier if we had been using the sword rather than the mace. But as I keep repeating, I do fancy a mace gameplay. I've recently become a bit more fascinated with the use of maces in general, and it's it's like that whole sort of mace shield setup. Been very much enjoying in other games I've been playing, so trying to sort of transfer it over to Kingdom Come. We'll see. We may have to if we need to swap out for a sword, we will do. I realise we do need to increase our skills by training a little bit more with Captain Bernard, and from memory I think we can't go up to him and ask for training now because he's not in the training grounds. He's still at the stable dealing with the raid, and until he returns back to Rattay, he won't actually do any training for us. So we'll have to complete this part. I think it's finding Ginger, and then he'll move back to the main town, at which point we can do a little bit more training with him. I also noticed the last time we tried to do some training with him, all he could offer us was axe and sword training. And it dawned on me yesterday that in, I think it was Talmberg, where we were originally. Yeah. So at Talmberg, there was another training circle, which I think was about here. There we are. Combat Arena. And obviously, Sir Robert had... was using a mace when we found him originally. So my thinking is that he's the guy we need to talk to with regards to doing some training with the mace. So we may have to do a quick trip over to Thalberg in the near future and increase our level by spending a bit of money and increasing our mace level a little bit much, because until we get to level 7, I don't think we can unlock any of the combos. And it's quite a high level. I don't know what level we are right now. Combat mace, we're only level 2. Saying that, we've only really fought, 2 people? So maybe that will just go up a little bit quicker. Right, who do we talk to? Spokesman.
Good health to you.
We are looking for a person.
Could you help me?
Depends what you want, doesn't it?
I'm looking for Ginger, a stable boy from Neuhof. They say he ran away and joined up with some charcoal burners he used to hang around with sometimes.
Sorry, there's never been a lad called Ginger around here. You have to try somewhere else.
Come on. I hope you're not lying to me. He's a witness. We're not saying he's done it. He's just a witness.
A murder's been committed at Neuhof, and that boy likely knows who did it. It's vital I find him.
There's been murder aplenty in these parts of late, but that Ginger lad really hasn't been here.
There'll be a lot less murdering going on once I bring those bastards to justice, so how about helping me out?
Calm down, lad.
Nice.
For the love of God. There's been no one like the boy you want round here. But then again, there are other charcoal burners. Try them. You might want to hurry. You're not the first to be asking about him, and the others weren't exactly a noble-looking bunch, although they were generous with their silver.
They didn't happen to say what they wanted him for?
No, but they definitely didn't look like they wanted to invite him to a feast.
Do you have any idea where else he could have gone?
You said he was friends with the charcoal burners? Well, you'll definitely find some in the forest between Neuhof and Ujetz. There's good spots around there.
But that forest is huge. I could spend weeks searching.
Then follow the river. That's how you found us, isn't it? Where there's charcoal burners, there's always water nearby.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
I'll go and ask somewhere else.
May the Lord watch over you.
So we're not the only ones hunting down young Ginger. Sounds like they're going to try to capture him to shut him up. So we better be not quick, but let's see if we can try and maybe catch up with them or search out the area. So where we're off to now, we've got a what? Right. So it's not a small area we've got to go to, is it? Right, let's just follow the main path. I think we'll go back up to where we were before. Is that a path? There it is indeed. Like a little rabbit path. Get back up to the main road. That took us to Neuhof, I think was how it's pronounced. There's Neuhof. Let's back open the map. See the smoke now. Not needed. Okay, so though the map looks quite huge when you open it, it doesn't take too long to traverse it by the looks of things. Don't think we're gonna bother updating old Bernard and our findings so far. We're just gonna keep continuing and looking for him.
Yeah.
We're gonna head off into this direction. 11 horsemanship. I think it actually tells you've got a little star if it's actually leveled up. You've got some points to have. Is it not? Yeah.
Yeah.
We can leave that for the moment. Just open up our map again. Alright, so everything is clearing. However, not too sure. Let's just keep going in this general direction. Seems to be a lot of paths leading to roughly the same place. We need to get down to the river. Spend all our stamina just in case we come across any individuals.
Yeah.
We're just going to follow the main path down. Do these things have any loot? That's the question. Accident. Really? Don't know, sometimes accidents. Where's the horse? Not a dead horse anywhere? Or person? Very strange. Alright, let's not waste any more time. We'll get distracted with things like these. Oh. He says as he found a stash. Awesome. Right. Nothing major, but we can sell it. Guess somebody had sort of hidden that to come back for it later, but we'll take it. Right. And okay, it looks like we are coming up to some charcoal burners here. Trees are felled. Got a camp. Perfect. Let's have a chat with these guys. Spokesman? Are you the spokesman? No, you're just a charcoal burner. Spokesman? Yes.
Good day to you. What do you need?
We are looking for Ginger.
I'm looking for Ginger from Neuhof. Do you know anything about him?
I know him. What do you want of him?
There's a few questions I need to ask him.
Well, he'll have to go somewhere else to find him. He doesn't come here much.
So you know who he is. Are you hiding him here?
If you're hiding him here, please reconsider. It's Sir Radzig who sent me to find him. That boy's testimony could help stop more bloodshed.
I understand the urgency, lad, but really, he doesn't come here. He's friends with some of the boys over by Townburg.
And where can I find them?
Head west along the river and you'll run into them. Oh, and another thing you might like to know. Other people have been sniffing around here for him. Nasty fellas.
Where did they go? What did they look like?
Oh, they headed off to the west. But that doesn't mean anything. And they look... well, one of them came here and asked a lot of questions. And the other one stood off at a distance, scowling. Dressed like murderers, the pair of them. Good luck to you.
Alright, so they're definitely not up to any good. Open up our map. So if they went west, where could that bring them? Maybe to this clearing? Or along this path? Do I set a marker here? I wonder if there's a path that takes you through the woods, maybe? I know that not all the paths do show on the map. A lot of them are hidden. See, the path ventures down here and across here as well, so maybe there is some kind of a path heading into the forest from here. We can have a gambit, surely. Now this looks like a bit of a path, maybe? Might be completely wrong here. Deer hunting spot, not a path. Don't want to run too fast. Gallop. See what I mean? These maps just come across as being larger than they actually are. Didn't take us long to get to this clearing. Right, I fancy getting off. Do a bit of exploring. What is in this clearing? Anyone here? Oh, there's a little camp. There's someone there. Now that I don't know if these are bandits, hunters. They could just be. We'll put our weapon away and introduce ourselves. Hello. Sirs, we're looking for a chap called Ginger. Have you heard of him? Suspicious man at arms. Let's have a chat.
Greetings, my good man. May I ask you a question?
Ask first, then I'll ask you something.
Really? Good then. We're looking for Ginger, a stable boy at a nearby stud farm. Have you seen him anywhere?
It's a coincidence. I'm also
I was
looking
just
for
about
him.
to ask you two the same thing. I'm looking for him too.
Then it's a pity neither of us have found him yet.
Thank heavens I've found you, though. I imagine you two might be able to tell me something about Neuhoff.
I see. Well, we can give you a little demonstration of what happened there.
Not good, guys.
What's up? Shit yourself?
Lucky there.
Well landed.
Very lucky. Oh. Not lucky there.
I'm going to cry now. Bring it.
My stamina just goes down so quick. I think that was the skill that I wanted to learn.
Now.
Yeah, that is definitely the skill that I want to learn. It's the block and attack. Oof. You got so little health. Oh. Such a good counter. Too far away. Nice. Leveled up in mace as well. At least we know where the other guy is, next to the camp. Oh, we've got a little bit of gold. We'll take the gloves. We'll take the healing potion. We're going to need to pop it on. Paddock course, ring, skull cap, could be good. Armor kit, ooh. I don't think I really use those too often. I'd rather get the reputation from the merchants. It's this, isn't it? Let's eat that. Start getting our health up. I don't think we're bleeding, are we? Bandage. No, we're not bleeding. Okay, it's fine. There's the other lad. Black and white boar hide. Take that. Take some of your gold. Hunter's gloves. Another silver ring. Perfect. I don't think we need anything else, do we? Our nourishment is 88. We'll take the apples and eat them. Why not? And where's his weapon? Does he have a weapon? Grab body. Bedfellow? What's a bedfellow? Oh, okay, it's a sword. Yeah, nah, fair. Burmy mace. Right, so we're all healed up pretty much. I think we're going to have to buy some more lockpicks. I don't have many and don't seem to be doing too well with them. Right, we've got to keep it more or less here. At least there's something in this one. Dog skin. How could you kill a dog? That would be worth anything in here, is there? That was a bit of a waste. Anyway, we can sleep, have eat, but we're full. Right, well, we're going to just compare quickly. I don't think that's any better. Again, we'll keep the stolen ones on. Our one is better. Ours are better. We can whack a ring on, I guess. Skull cap. 6. No, ours is better. We'll sell the rings. Not too fussed about them. Okay. Right, and what was the other item? That was it. Small armor's kit. What can we fix? So we can fix what we've got on. Sweet. Got our maintenance up, so it might be worth doing. Caught a horse. Always behind us. So now we don't have to worry about these guys. Trying to take out our friend. Pop down this path here. Join up with the main path. And then continue our search for Ginger. We're going north. We're going the wrong way. Oh no, we are going north. I don't know why I had that in my mind that north was down. Right, we're on the main path again. We'll still go slow. I want to take everything in. I've had bad experiences when running through forests previously. As you can come across some combat where groups are just fighting each other. And then all of a sudden, depending on the groups, they just turn around and all of them come after you. Maybe we're on a horse, so we can just speed past them. So we want to hold on to our stamina, I'd say. Until we get to the camp, which is only around the corner, so I think we can risk it now.
Yeah.
You look like the chap who we need to talk to. You are indeed.
You, sir.
We're looking for Ginger.
I'm looking for Ginger, a stable boy from Neuhof.
Then why don't you look for him at the stud farm?
He was there, but now they say he's hiding amongst some charcoal burners.
And where did you hear that? Anyhow, there's no one of that description here. Try asking somewhere else.
Come on. Right, that should be...
Look, a terrible
should be
crime's
good.
been committed at Neuhof, and Sir Radzig wants the culprits found. And here you are making it harder for me.
Well, if you've been sent by Sir Radzig, you can deal with those two criminals who've been lurking around asking about the same boy.
And do you know where they are?
They won't be far, but I don't know where exactly. From here they headed south, so maybe try there. There are plenty of good hiding places around.
So you're saying I should find them and kill them?
Just see to it they can't cause any trouble here. And then I'll tell you everything I know.
Our paths crossed and... well, they wouldn't listen to reason.
So how did it turn out? If you're here, then they must be...
They're dead. So, what was it you wanted to tell me?
Ginger was here, but the lads hid him away somewhere. I suppose there's no need for that anymore. He's in no danger now, is he? And nor are we.
That's right. You're safe now.
All right. They're hiding him nearby. A little way along the route to Uzhitz, there's a path to the right leading to a spring. From there, you'll find an overgrown trail to a ruined hut.
Finally, some useful information. Thank you, Charcoal Burner.
Farewell.
Just don't ask for his name. Thank you, Mr. Charcoal Burner. Oh, we can move that marker. Whoa, keep pressing the wrong button. Right. Let's see if we can find this path. We've got to stick on the path towards Urzik. Don't know where Urzik is. We're not actually that far from Talmberg. Didn't realise how close we were. Anyway, stick on this path. Into the woods, and we'll find a path on our right. Another accident. Maybe it's a bit more loot. Something here. Venison. How is it when it's in my pocket that deteriorates like no tomorrow? Yeah, it's clearly been at this accident spot for a while now. And it's still 100%. Right. Not the loot we were hoping for. Let's continue. Causes any problems now, are you, sir? Right, where's this path? Oh, this looks like it. I see something. No? I thought the path was a little bit more obvious. There it is. Are you Ginger? No, just one of the twins. I think it said this brings us to a spring, which is there. And the path continues to some kind of abandoned hut. There we go. Now then, have we found Ginger? There you go. We've been looking for you, Sunshine.
Jesus, you've led me a merry dance.
What do you want from me?
I want to ask you a couple of questions. Why did you run off like that? Where are your cronies? And why did you kill that bandit?
What?
Right, one thing at a time.
Yeah, first thing is, why did you run?
Why did you run off in such a hurry?
Because I was afraid they'd come back and kill me.
Who?
Those bandits, of course.
To get revenge on you for killing their mate?
Killing? Me? I never killed anyone. God is my witness.
You keep saying you're not killed anyone.
Why did you kill that bandit?
What? Bandit? I never killed anyone.
This is yours, isn't it? I pulled it from the belly of a dead bandit near the stud farm.
That is mine, but I didn't stab him. That fellow took it from me.
What fellow?
I don't know his name, but he's from Ujits, and he has a limp.
What
Guy
can
with
you
a
tell
limp.
me about him? How do you know him?
I saw him a few times in the tavern in Ujits, playing dice and boozing.
And?
I know he lives in a house on the edge of the village, but that's all I know. I never talked to him.
Where are your
Looking
cronies?
for your friends. Where are they?
The charcoal burners? They're over at the...
To hell with the charcoal burners. Where are your bandit mates?
They're not my mates. They nearly killed me. I recognized one of them, so I thought they'd come back and...
Recognized? Who was it? Talk!
You say the man with the
don't
limp.
know his name.
Okay, we're starting to
And he
repeat
has a
ourselves
limp.
now.
He limps and he's from Ujits. That's not much to go on, but I suppose it'll have to do.
It's all I know. I never talked to him.
Alright, I think that's all we need to know then. Well, tell me everything that happened.
And now tell me exactly what happened. And don't leave anything out.
That's quite a long story.
Don't worry, I won't get bored.
All right. I woke up in the middle of the night because I needed to go for a piss. So I went out into the dark, same as usual, only there was something there that shouldn't have been. At first I thought it was just a trick of the light, but it wasn't. Then it was too late. They went past and I thought they must be horse thieves. I would have yelled, only I was afraid they'd kill me. So I waited until they were out of sight and I started to sneak away, but then...
Then the slaughtering started.
Yes. I thought they'd steal the horses and ride off. That would be bad enough. But then, all the killing started and flames everywhere. It was terrible, like hell itself.
And then?
It seemed some of them didn't like it either. They started squabbling among themselves, and some of them started running back where they came from, right towards me. And I had that thing in my hand, the hoof pick.
So you stabbed the first one in the belly?
No. He ran right into me. He was running fast for a fellow with a limp. He pushed me aside and I fell on the ground. Then he told me I'd better lie low if I valued my life. And he ran off with the others. I did what he said and hid. Then the rest of the gang ran past.
And then?
Then I waited in case that limping one from Ujits came back. I didn't dare come out until I was sure. I think it was almost light.
What did they quarrel about? What was the fighting?
Do you know what they argued about?
I didn't hear everything, but I reckon some of them were only there to steal and wanted no part in the killing.
What about the others?
What about the others? Was there anything you noticed about them?
I don't know. There might have been maybe 8 of them, and 2 of them were really big. That's all I can remember.
That sounds terrible. I know exactly how you feel.
If only I yelled. Maybe they...
If you had, you'd most likely be dead. It probably wouldn't have done any good anyway.
But still...
There was nothing you could do. That's all.
Okay, I think we've got all we need to know now. Let's go back to Captain Bernard and inform him of everything.
I've heard everything I need to hear, so I'll leave you be.
Wait! What about me? Won't you help me out?
Perhaps I could. What would you like?
I'd like to go back to the stud farm, but those cutthroats who want to kill me are still around. Will you help me?
They're out.
They're already dead.
I ran into them on my travels.
Really? That's great, but...
What?
I'm afraid to go back to the farm. I ran away, and God knows what they'll think about it all. I don't know if they'll even want to talk to me.
I can go and ask them.
I could go and ask them if it's important to you.
Would you?
Going that way anyway.
Have their respect, the way you took care of those cutthroats.
Do I need to then come back and tell him? I mean, if we've got to come back to Nua, I think it's called. Or, no, Ujits. We've got to come back this way anyway, so why not? Right, let's go back, I guess. Follow this path out and make our way back to Captain Bernard. Hopefully then we can do a little bit more training with him. And learn this, that count. I think it's a block and then attack. And I'm almost sure that it's unblockable. I mean, it's what got my health down quite a lot by that last bandit.
Yeah.
So we are seeing people use it. We just need to learn it ourselves. We may even venture to see and do a quick detour and check out Captain, or is it not Captain, is it? It's Lord Rubbard. And do some mace training on our way to the next section, which I'm guessing is going to be go to Urzitz and find the chap with the limp. But anyway, we better go and see Captain Bernard first, just to be sure that's what he wants us to do.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on our stamina.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't really come this way, that's why I was a bit confused. Sort of skipped past this last time. Again, keep an eye on our stamina. Don't want to come across people we don't like and find that we can't actually run away from them.
Yeah.
It looks like it's getting late in the day as well now. Hopefully it's not too late. But if we need to, we can pop off home and see the good old lady before the day runs out too much and go out for a little walk. Ooh. I wonder, do we need to go all the way back to Rattay, or is it the stable? Looks like we've got two options now. A and B. I think that's both quests, isn't it? We've got to chat to the to whoever's in charge of the stable now. We just cross country. I think we can. See if Ginger can come back. At the end of the day, he didn't do anything. Oh yeah, everyone is still here. Perfect. Arc up. What time is it? Yeah, it's midday, it's fine. Gives us plenty of time to go back and sell up. What are you doing here? At the lady of the stable.
Good health to you.
I found Ginger. He begged me to ask if he can return.
Why should I take him back? It might be his fault I had to bury my husband.
What?
Why else would he flee but guilt? The men said they didn't see him in bed. He didn't have a clean conscience because he gave those murderers a signal.
That's not true. He fled because one of the attackers recognized him and Ginger was afraid he'd come back and kill him.
Those are just excuses. He wouldn't dare come back.
But they came back the very same day. If he hadn't run, they'd have killed him and everyone else.
Why would they do that?
Why not? They'd already murdered several people, why not a few more?
And now I'm supposed to take him back? What if they come back for him and killed one of my daughters in the process?
The cutthroats who were after him have been taken care of. And the rest have no reason to return here.
And what about for revenge? I can't take him back.
Go on.
I understand your concerns, but you just need to ask Sir Hanish to leave you a guard. Those bandits might be willing to take on a few stable boys, but not an armed soldier.
I'd definitely feel better if someone was here a few days to keep watch.
It can be arranged. I'm sure Sir Bernard won't object.
Good then. Let the lad come back again. Take care.
Sweet. I've been calling him Sir Bernard. or Captain Bernard. Captain Bernard.
Good day to you.
I talked to Ginger and found out what happened.
Out with it then.
Ginger fled because he recognized one of the raiders. He was afraid they'd come back to silence him.
Well, he was right. They were asking about him. So who did he recognize?
He didn't know his name. Some fellow with a limp from Ujits.
All right. Since you've gone this far, you may as well ask around in Ujits. We've enough to do here in these parts anyway. Sir Radzik will tell you about it. He said to send you to him if you haven't already been. Take care now.
Let's go have a chat with him then. You're in the shade, sir.
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
What do you mean? You asked me to come.
I managed to find a clue to the whereabouts of the bandits.
Excellent. Bernard already told me what's been happening, but I'd like to hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
The whole story, or just the gist of it, sir?
It's up to you what you consider important.
We'll just be brief then.
In the end, I tracked down the stable boy who fled in fear of his life, and for good reason too. He put me on the trail of a crofter from Ujit with a limp.
And his name?
The boy didn't know him by name, only by sight. But if I ask around, I'm sure folk will know who limps and keeps peculiar company. Villagers like to gossip.
But what if he's not there? He could have fled, maybe even to Kuttenberg.
If I don't find him in Ujits, I'll ask around. Someone will know something about him.
All right. Better go to Ujits then. Find this limping footpad and get the names of the others out of him. They have to face justice for what they did. I want to see them hang. Then bring him to me in Merhoyed and I'll decide on his fate.
Certainly, sir.
Good luck to you.
Sounds good. Right. Guess we could do a little bit of a cleanup. Should have done that before talking to them, but hey ho. Right, we have not leveled up in anything, but our mace did go up, didn't it, to 3. Fantastic. Right. So let's go back now to Rate. We can sell everything we've got left over from these fights. Not fights, I think it was just 2 bandits we killed. But we'll sell everything off and go and have a chat with I was about to say Bianca. Jeez. It's Teresa, isn't it? So we were fast travelling. But there's something the matter. We've been caught up with something here. Pilgrim of some kind?
Help me, somebody.
What's your problem?
What happened to you? The farmer threw me out with my little girl. The bastard. He fathered it himself, and then got rid of us so his wife wouldn't scratch his eyes out. So I beg here at the roadside. Nothing else is left to me. Be merciful, good sir. Could you spare a little change, sir? So I can buy a blanket at least.
Sure, a whole 5 is not going to break the bank, is it?
Here you are. Thank you, sir. Thank you 100-fold.
Okay. Can we... Did you have anything else to say? No, we cannot say anything else to you. No, well.
Yeah.
We'll continue. How we made it back to Rate. It looks incredibly dark. I don't know if it's just my screen or my perspective of the day, but it looks later than it actually is. Anywho's, let's go on and sell what we can.
Yeah.
But there's a general trader down here. It'd be nice to give him some cash, as I think he's the one who sells the schnapps for saving the game. So let's sell the rings and whatnot to him.
Good health to you.
Right, what can we sell? We'll sell the hide. We'll keep hold of the bread for now. Dried meat, fine wine, we'll sell that. We've got 9 picked lockpicks. Okay, that's fine. I thought we needed more. Keep hold of this preserver. What's this? Freshness of food, not too fast. Sell the 2 rings. Spirits, wine. Yeah, I think that's it, isn't it? Everything else. Perfect. 99. Let's try and get over 100.
Discuss the price.
Sure, why not?
What do you say to this?
That's better.
I feel they never take the first offer.
See now.
First offer's never accepted. Anyway. Let's dump the horse here. Sell the weapons first. Repair our weapons. Whoops.
God be with you.
Let's sell. A whole 37. We'll just close the deal there. And let's get some repairs in.
God be with you.
We're only going to repair what we've what we're going to be what we're using.
Bread baked just this morning. Bread.
So these chaps, everything else. I don't think we need to repair because we've repaired everything.
What do you need? Farewell.
Basically everything that we're not wearing. Whole 82. Right. What have we got? 900. So what can we wear? That's worse off. That's worse than what we've got. Wittenberg. Riveted gloves. That could be quite cool. Much better than what we got. Plates. Again, better than what we got. Let's start spending money on armor. Right, so we're... I don't think we've got actually any... What am I looking for? Something like this. Black Brigand, that looks cool. Anyway, we don't actually have any form of armor, so that's going to, what, increase it by how much? We're currently on 4,610. Wow, so much better. So what's the difference between these two? Ah, it's long sleeve. Well, we'll take the long sleeve. Right, let's add that to basket. We don't have... We've got crappy gloves, so let's put on some decent gloves. I think we'll just go for that cheap pair that I saw earlier. 12, 12, 5. It's a little bit better. We'll add those. What else could we do with body plates? Well, we don't have any body plate. That's fine. Now then, legs. Common plate. Much better. And it takes away the necessity to buy boots. So we'll add that. What's the other thing? What have we got? We're on 700. I think that's it then, really, isn't it? We can't really spend any more than that. These two look cool. That's another 500. Quite expensive, and we can't really be spending this much on other helmets. So I think that'll do for now. I can't recall what we're actually wearing. What we're wearing on our body. Sturdy Gamberson. Five, 8, 13. It's not actually that much bigger, that much better, and it's so much more expensive. So it looks better, but nah, I think we're going to hold fire. Could be tempted. Something like that. Seeing as we could sell. But mind you, again, it only adds... Okay, what is it? 994. Wow, so it does add a substantial amount to our defense. Well, we don't have anything for our legs. Is there something we can lop on? Is there anything cheap? Doesn't look to be. So these are just, we've already got something like that. It's like leg, what is it? Leg mail? These are all plate. Yeah, nothing here that we can afford now. Look at that, so expensive. Right, I think we're just going to run with what we've got. We're going to haggle this down.
Let's talk about the price.
And then sell what we put on. What we take off, better said. Let's try and get this down to what, 6, 7... Let's go 650.
Satisfied?
We got the perk.
That's a poor offer.
How angry have we made him? Quite angry.
What do you say to this?
Right, we've used our perk. Got to be careful.
A little more and we have a deal.
We'll just match it then. He's super angry.
Oh, that's a decent price.
Nice. We've spent all our money, but got to wait now for those Hunter's Clubs to finish off, but I think we're looking a bit more snazzy. Certainly feel a bit better. We can now have a chat with this fellow.
Take care now.
Sell what we're not wearing. No, we can't. Can't sell you that. You won't have it. We can sell you nothing else. Okay. Don't haggle that. Repair? No, we've already repaired everything. So are we carrying things that only the tailor can buy? I think he needs to repair some of our items anyway, so... Yes, you do. Again, we're not going to haggle that. Can't sell you the gloves. But what have you got? Decorative. Compared to what we've got on? How does that compare? Just a normal... We've just got a normal one. Outer garment. And, well, okay. I don't think I'm too fussed about the little bit of grey at the bottom there. Heavy gambeson. What are we on to? 13, 18, 18. Just one each. Not worth it, I don't think. Anything else here that we're really interested in, is there? Nah. No, that'll do. Thank you, sir. Time to go back home and see Teresa. I think we've sold everything we can now, haven't we? We're not over... We do have a lot of weight. What's holding us back? We've sold all of that. Can't do anything about the Hunter's Gloves. We are carrying a bit of food. We'll eat that. Why not? Some quest items. And it's only 0.5. Okay. I'll be poisoned.
Fresh bread. Come and get it.
We got some mouldy bread and it's poisoned us. Let us through, ladies. Right, time to see Teresa. In fact, I think we're going to leave it here for today's episode. I don't want these to be dragging out for too long. So we're going to cut it here. And in the next episode, we'll catch up with Teresa. Make our way over to... where have we got to go? We've got to head off to... I can't remember the name of the town now. Ursitz or something like that. But we'll make a detour for Thunberg. So that's exactly what we'll do in the next episode. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and I will see you guys soon.